Okay, so we are live. Welcome to Let's Talk Immigration. I'm Curtis Morrison with Ready Go Law. Um, Kind of a recap of what's been going on at Ready Go Law. We have our focus right now. I mean, we still do mandamus lawsuits and we still do family based immigration and we support people with DVs, but our focus right now it has been challenging the travel ban. Okay, so we filed an amended complaint on Friday on behalf of some employment based visa applicants that we already had an existing lawsuit for. Um, it was a crazy lawsuit that we filed over a year ago in California and it got transferred to DC. So we're using that lawsuit as a vehicle to hopefully challenge the travel ban, waiting for the judge's um, order. We need the judge to give us permission to do that, to amend the complaint. Um, we're doing the same. Well, before I go to what else we're doing, I just want to say we got some press over that too. This is Bloomberg Law. You know, Iranian employment visas hopefuls sue over Trump's travel ban, and then we got another um, hit in Newsweek. Dozens of green card applicants sue Trump administration after process derailed. Um, so many ads when you're looking at the news anymore, right? I don't like this default photo that they used for this because it's very misleading. None of our plaintiffs are in the United States in that case. They're employment based immigrant visa applicants who attended interviews at embassies. So they're not in immigration courts. And we didn't file the lawsuit in immigration court. We filed the lawsuit in federal court, and it has nothing to do with ICE. So, but um, crazy. The ads want to jump in. So that's the first lawsuit that I'm aware of that's challenging the travel ban. And I'm really proud of our team for putting that challenge together. The next one, internally, it's known as CM328. It's our Jahani case for students. This is also a case that got transferred. It started out in Missouri and it got transferred to DC, and we're before the same judge as the employment-based case. And so we are working now. There's a few filings we have to do in that case right now. Lots of procedural activity. So we're hoping to file the amended complaint within that case in the next 7 to 10 days. Also, we're onboarding for a lawsuit. We are not onboarding. I'm sorry. We just finished onboarding for a lawsuit on behalf of diversity visa selectees who are in post-interview administrative processing from travel ban countries. I understand we have the number might be exactly 50 selectees. Of course, they have spouses and kids, so it might end up being 100 plaintiffs or something like that, 120 plaintiffs, but it's 50 selectees. So it's going to be a strong, diverse lawsuit, from different countries, but all impacted by the travel ban. So, and they have to get their visas by September 30th or their journeys are over. So that's one of the reasons why we wanted to, as far as new lawsuits, launch that one first. So the next lawsuit that we're going to launch, group lawsuit challenging the travel ban, is going to be on behalf of family preference categories F1, F2A, F2B, F3, and F4. And we are going to launch that probably not until the middle of the month. We want to get the DV case filed first, get that off our plate, and then we'll have capacity to do the next thing, right? I expect that a lot of the plaintiffs in that case will be not only from Iran, but also from like Yemen and Cuba and Libya and other countries that are impacted. There's like 19 countries total that are impacted by the travel ban. We will not allow people to participate in that case if their priority date is not current. So you will need a current priority date. I said July visa bulletin, but since we're delaying the case filing a little bit, maybe the August visa bulletin, as long as the priority date is current in the August visa bulletin. Haven't decided on pricing on that yet. We'll announce the pricing when we announce the lawsuit opportunity. I'm getting a lot of inquiries from students that want to challenge the ban, or H-1Bs that want to challenge the ban, or employment base that want to challenge the ban. And I'm like, hey, if you all want to pay a premium and, bear the burden of that litigation expense yourself, we could do that. It's very expensive. Otherwise, put a group together yourself. We could do that too, which makes it a little bit more affordable. Otherwise, I do not have plans to do another employment-based or H-1B or a student case in July. Like, we might talk about that by the middle, end of August, September, or something like that. But it's not on our plate right now. Okay, so as far as other work we're doing, we also sued Trump and the Trump administration on behalf of Ukrainian U4Us. This is a case where there were Ukrainians in the U.S. who were lucky enough to also win the DV lottery. Okay, and so normally they would be able to adjust status, and they filed adjustment of status applications, and first they were withheld, and now they're being delayed. And so we are asking the judge in that case to compel the Trump administration to give final decisions on all of those applications before the end of the fiscal year, because, like I said, with the DV program, you can't do anything after September 30th. That's been determined in a famous case called Good Luck that some of you all know about, that was very exhausting and a lot of work and a lot of fun. But ultimately, that's what the case appeal proposition stood for. The Good Luck stands for the proposition that DVs, selectees, their journeys are over September 30th, and a judge does not have the authority to give relief that extends beyond September 30th. We're going to point to that case a lot in our DV case that we're filing now, because it's a reason for the judge to give injunctive relief, because relief later is not a possibility anymore. So maybe the government's going to regret fighting so hard for that. I don't know. We'll see. So that's all that's really going on with Ready to Law. I know there's a lot of other stuff going on in immigration, and I'm really excited about my colleagues fighting those fights. Excited to announce I'll be speaking on the 22nd of July to Ayla at a conference about federal court litigation. Isn't that exciting? So that's going to be fun. I haven't been to Vegas probably in a decade, so that'll be interesting. Okay, so it's Wednesday. I checked in with y'all. Now I am going to go in my little town and I'm going to protest, because I enjoy doing that. And I do it on Wednesday afternoons. So if you ever want to look for me in person, that's where I am. I'm protesting in my little town. Have a good week. Take care of yourself.